Hello and welcome to the video on routing your documents for approval. The first thing I want to do is take a look at the to-do list. There are two different types of to-dos here. The very first one here is review draft. This is a reminder to myself that I have a document in draft that I need to finalize. The second one here has a different type of message. It says need to address presenting problem. This is a message that has been given to me by my supervisor, something that has been rejected and sent back to me for edit. I'm going to go ahead and route a document first. When I mark a document as final and then submit it, such as this progress note, I'm going to be presented with this TIF. When I am routing a document to my supervisor, I will see one of two things here in the center. I will either see accept and route or accept and route/notify. I'm going to go ahead and click on that center one. When I do so, I'm prompted to enter my password. And then I'm going to be presented with a screen where I can enter in my supervisor. Now, I've done this once before. Perhaps my supervisor has changed. I'm going to go ahead and enter a different supervisor here. And then when I click add, it's going to ask me, am I sure I want to change that? And yes, I do. And so now what I see is Nurse Morris is going to get a notice from me to approve my document. Now, one of the things that I want to be careful of is I do not need to also select notify. Notify is used, I want to notify somebody else. I can send approval to my supervisor. I could go ahead and add additional staff members that I want to notify when my supervisor marks that as final. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that I also want to notify Sandy when my supervisor approves that. And so that's the way that notify is intended to work. Once I have my approver and notify if I need to do so, I will go ahead and click submit. When I do so, I'll get the note filed and I have routed a document. I'm going to go ahead and go home and I'm going to refresh. I only have that one item remaining. I'm going to click on that individual progress note so I can edit my draft form. When I come in here, everything that I had submitted once before loads for me, and it's back in draft status because my supervisor rejected it. I can then go ahead and edit. So let me go ahead and add my presenting problem. And then once I've edited what my supervisor needed me to do, mark it as final, I'm going to go ahead and submit this progress note. I'm going to select that accept and route, and then I'm going to go ahead and enter in my password. Just like before, I see that my supervisor loads in there based off of who I had sent it to in the first place. So I had sent it to Nurse Morris, so that's the approver. I don't need to search for another supervisor. I'm good. I just need to send it back. So I'm going to go ahead and click on submit, and it's going to go back to Nurse Morris with my new additional documents. And that's how I can go ahead and route my corrected forms.